just finished up at work. I feel better than I did this morning. This morning I did not feel very good. I will say that I think the reason I feel better is just because of some of the ibuprofen that I took. Kind of helped with the headache a little bit. But with that, you know, you make do with what you got. So, got a lot of stuff done today. It was pretty productive. Can't really complain too much there. Got a big project. We're starting another big project, and we're working on getting some of the information put together for it. So I'm pretty excited about that. Also, I got to head back over to the church because they've got some keys for me. Unfortunately, I thought they were going to have keys yesterday when I went and dropped the camera off, but they didn't. So I got to go pick up some keys. And I'm going to go home. I'm going to go on a little walk and have some dinner and just hang out. So another pretty light day as far as being at the house is concerned. So we'll see how things pan out. I don't know if Christina's got anything planned, but we'll see when I get home. Our forecast called for more rain today, but we really didn't get a whole lot. We got enough to kind of dampen the ground a little bit, and it's like really gloomy and overcast and gray, but didn't really get much by way of rain. It was just kind of misty. So I'm hoping that we get a little bit more this evening, and I know we've got some rain called for a little bit later in the forecast as well. So we'll see how that goes. But we need it, so bring it. Well, not a whole lot going on today. As I mentioned before, just got home, and Christina and I went on our walk. Felt really good, and then we walked 2 miles today. Just basically 2 laps around our neighborhood. We ended up being about 2 miles. So she stopped at 2 miles, and then I did a whole other mile because I had to try to close the rings on my Apple Watch. I did get them closed, so that's 3 days in a row that I was able to get that taken care of. So I've just got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to do. So 4 more days, then I'll get that achievement. With that, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to end the vlog. It's going to be super short. I don't mean for it to be short. There's just not a whole lot going on. The stuff I do at work can end up, it can be kind of boring. So I don't want to bore you guys. And I mean, I don't know what else to shoot at the office. I mean, I could do some screencast type stuff and do some some time lapse stuff of some of the work that I'm doing. I mean, if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, just so to know what I do, you can comment down below, let me know, and I mean, I'd be more than happy to add some of that. But for the most part, it's meetings and planning and things like that. So, because I'm more of like a project coordinator type role, I coordinate and plan out and schedule all the projects, all the videos and all the projects and stuff that we try to produce throughout the year. So, it's just more like project management type stuff. So sometimes it can be kind of boring. Tomorrow is looking like another day, pretty similar. I do have to at least either tomorrow or Friday get over to the church and set up equipment and the slides and everything for Sunday for church on Sunday morning. So, because we don't have rehearsal this week because of the Christmas break, so it's going to be a mad scramble Sunday morning to try and get everything set up before rehearsal. I don't want to have to deal with that, so I want to go get all that stuff done ahead of time. So I got to do that at some point. Continue to get my rings closed and get that achievement, and then just a few other little projects I'd like to get done this week. One thing I am going to do, I think this weekend, I'm going to put it together. I'm going to do a much more in-depth review of the new MacBook Pro. I've had about a week now to play with it and really work with it. I've got some pretty good feedback on what I think about it and how well it plays into my workflow compared to the model I was using before, which was the 2000. It wasn't the 2015 because I think I got that older laptop in like early 2014, maybe late 2013. So it's a few years old. So it's not even a really good comparison between the 2015 and the 2016 models. So with that, I think I've got some good feedback for everybody, and that way you guys can get an idea of how I feel about it and how well it works for me. Also, I'd like to do a little bit of feedback on the Google Home. We've had some time to play with that since Christmas, and so I think I might try and do both of those reviews this weekend and get those posted. That'll be on top of the vlogs, of course, and we'll see how well I do there. I'm not sure. I might be able to do one of them on Friday. I might be off on Friday. I'm not sure. Depends on how much work I can get done. I do feel a little bit better tonight than I did this morning, but I'm still kind of fighting it a little bit. So just trying to stay positive and trying to work through it, trying to achieve what I need to and get done what I can get done. I'm pretty sure you can kind of hear the stuffiness, the congestion I've got in my nose. So I have done pretty good for the first 4 days of the year. I've read my Bible through the program for the first 4 days. I've journaled for 4 days. I'm a couple of hours into Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why. I'm really looking forward to finishing that. There's been some really good stuff in there. Been pretty motivated. Been pretty excited about that content. So we're going to be working towards finishing off the week strong with all the goals that I've set. I've got a couple more goals I'm going to add to my list. Maybe two more. I think two more. This is some stuff that Christina and I have an opportunity to talk about when we're on our walks, and it's actually really, really nice. It's just us two. There's no one else around. We can sit and talk about whatever we need to talk about, and it's been really, really good. I've felt really good after it, not just because of the physical exercise, but we have a chance to connect. We have a chance. She's been cooped up in the house all day. I've been stuck in the office all day. We get home, we get a chance to just kind of go out and get some fresh air. And it's been really fresh lately because of the weather, with all the rain, and it's been kind of cool and it's nice and clear. We can get up on the hill in our neighborhood and you can see almost all of downtown. It's gorgeous. I'd like to build a second story on our house just so we can sit out on a second story patio and overlook it all, because it's really, really pretty, especially after all the rain. So it's just been productive. It's been nice. And so out of those walks, the walk yesterday and the walk today, I think there's 2, maybe 3 more goals that I would like to add. So I'm going to add those maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll discuss them a little bit tomorrow too. So kind of go from there. On that, I'm just going to say good night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for getting through the boring, monotonous parts of this. I've been trying to think of some really cool stuff that I could do with the boys, that I could vlog so entertain you guys a little bit more. Trying to put a few things together off camera, trying to figure that out. And so I appreciate you guys hanging in there and watching the vlogs, and I'd appreciate a thumbs up if you liked it, or some comments. We can have a discussion about some topic. I'm open. So have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.